Hi guys, Jennifer Grossi here. We're gonna do a quick flow working on balance today. So as always, you can repeat the flow as many times as you'd like. Just continue working on that balance. So let's get started. Making your way to your mat. We'll start to settle into a downward dog. So once you arrive here, just soften your knees, bring your hands toward the mat. And once you find your way to your downward dog, make it your own. Maybe soften one knee, the other. You can nod your head, yes, shake it, no. Just starting to feel nice and open. And once you're settled into your downward dog, just take a nice deep inhale. Let your heels float high. Exhale, release the heels right back down. And we'll inhale the right leg high toward the ceiling, downward dog split. From here, you can open those hips if that feels good today. Maybe bend the top knee, roll through the ankle. You can drop your head, maybe look underneath that right shoulder for a moment. And from here, coming back through center, we'll round forward to low lunge, right foot to the front of your mat. Once you arrive, pressing into your feet, take a deep inhale, lift through high lunge. Turn to the back of your mat, long legs. Fold over that front shin, pyramid pose, release your head. Take a deep inhale, lengthen a little bit. Exhale, just fold deeply. From here, softening your front knee, looking out in front of you. We'll float up to warrior three, lifting that back heel up off of the mat, lengthening through that heel. If you want to work on your balance here, you can float those fingertips up towards your chest for a moment, always knowing that you can tap your fingertips down at any time. We'll start to open to half moon. You can let those left fingertips come toward the mat. Open through your hips. Right hand can float high. Maybe looking up toward the top hand. Or again, you can float the bottom hand up toward your chest, just playing around a little bit with your balance. And then coming back through warrior three, we'll roll it open into revolved half moon. So pressing down into your right fingertips this time. Left hand can float high. So again, maybe looking up toward the top hand, or you can always play around with softly floating that bottom hand up for a moment. And coming back through warrior three, we'll roll up to stand. Bring that right heel up and over your left thigh. So coming into a figure four, flexing the foot deeply. And just letting your arms float and softly sitting back. So a few options. Maybe starting off this sequence, just breathing easy. If you want, you can start to let your chest come down, let the head drop. And from here, if you want, scooching around a little bit, you can hook those right toes around your left upper arm, pressing into your hands, and just start to lean into your fingertips. Maybe today it's just working on floating those back toes up off of the mat for just a breath. And then from here, we'll softly start to come back up into your figure four. And then we'll unwind to half moon. So again, feel free to play around with balance. You can keep the palms together, float one high, or release your fingertips toward the mat. And softly release to your warrior two. Once you land here, just take a nice deep inhale, lift high. Exhale, release. Tip back to your reverse. And slide forward, extended angle. You can start with that front forearm on the thigh, floating the top hand high. If it feels good today to slide those bottom fingertips toward the mat, getting a little bit deeper, feel free. Another deep inhale. Deep exhale. We'll move into a twisted low lunge. Right hand down, back heel spins up. Left hand reaches high, hugging that left knee in toward your chest as you open. Another inhale. On your exhale, slide your right knee underneath your left and come to sit. So once both sits bones are grounded onto the mat, you can press down into your left fingertips. Big inhale, right hand floats up. Exhale, take a twist to the front of the room. Take a nice deep inhale, lengthen. Exhale, just deepen that twist. And from here, slide both hands back behind you. Lean into your hands and just unwind your legs. And we're going to reverse that. So sliding your right foot to the front of the mat, curl your fingertips in front of you, standing split. Left leg is high, head is heavy, and just breathe. Engaging your core. We'll gently roll up to stand and just bring that left knee into your chest for a hug. Once you reach standing here, and we'll move into a dancer. Release your knee, reach for your foot behind you, just settling in. And then when you're ready, start to press your foot into your hand, lift and lengthen. Nice deep inhale. Big exhale. Another deep breath. Big exhale. Slowly release that knee right back into your chest. Give it a hug. And we'll softly float the foot to the mat. Take a nice deep inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Press down into your hands, step back into your high plank. We're gonna lower halfway down here. Inhale through your upward dog, roll your chest open. Deep exhale, downward dog, lift your hips high. Take a moment here, take a deep inhale. Big exhale. And we'll move to the left. Inhaling that left leg, high downward dog split. Allowing your hips to open up today if that feels good. Bending the top knee, maybe looking underneath that left shoulder here for a moment. And coming back through center, we'll roll this forward to a low lunge. And once your foot arrives, pressing down into both feet, inhale, lift, high lunge. Turn to the back of the room, long legs. Softly fold over that front chin. Take a nice big inhale. Deep exhale. And start to look in front of you, soften the front knee, crawl the fingertips forward, warrior three. Again, lots of options here. Fingertips can stay down. If you want to float those fingertips up for a moment, just reach through the crown of the head, reach through that back heel, keep your breath steady. We'll open this to half moon. Right fingertips can slide to the mat. Open up those hips, left hand can float. Maybe looking up toward the top hand. If you want to play with balance again, you can float the bottom hand up for a breath. And coming back through warrior three. We'll move into revolved half moon. Those left fingertips can slide down as the right hand reaches high. Maybe sliding that bottom hand up to your chest here just for a moment. Coming back through warrior three. We'll roll this up to stand and come into that figure four. So left heel comes up and over the right thigh. Arms can reach high, and on your exhale, just sit it back. So again, maybe today feels great, breathing right where you are. If you want to release a little bit more, you can slide your fingertips to the mat, let your head release. If you want to shoot for that arm balance again, just curling those left toes around your right upper arm. You can slide your hands down. Elbows bending back just like in crow pose. Maybe just take a moment, let that bottom foot float. We'll come right back up into your figure four. Nice, guys. Ooh. From here, we'll start to unwind to your half moon. So maybe taking that balance, bottom fingertips can always catch you as you open. And gentle landing, warrior two. And once you arrive in that warrior two, take an inhale, lift high. Exhale to release. Tipping back to reverse. Slide forward to your extended angle, forearm to the front thigh. Or again, if you prefer, you can slide those bottom fingertips down, releasing a little bit deeper. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. We'll unwind to twisted low lunge. Left hand comes down, back heel spins up. Right hand reaches high, hugging your right knee in towards your chest as you lengthen through both arms. Deep inhale. Deep exhale, bringing your bottom knee underneath the front. And come to sit. Once both hips come down toward the mat, pressing into your right fingertips, inhale the left hand high. Exhale, settle into your twist to the front of the mat. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rolling a bit deeper. Nice, then start to unwind. Hands behind you. Shift your weight back into the hands. Unwind the legs. And then just opposite cross. Left foot in front. Crawl those fingertips in front of you. Float the back leg up. Standing split. Let that head drop. Take a moment. Take a breath. And slowly start to roll this up to stand. Engage your core. Really take your time here. Once you reach standing, bring that knee into your chest for a hug. And we'll start to release into dancer. Reach for your foot behind you. Once you have it, just pause, take a moment. And start to press your foot into your hand, lengthening long. Nice big inhale, press your foot into your hand. Big exhale. Continue growing, another deep breath. Big exhale. And softly coming back up, bring that knee into your chest for a hug. And we'll gently release the foot to the mat. Pressing into those feet, inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Pressing into your hands, step back into your high plank. We'll lower this halfway down. Inhale through your upward dog. Deep exhale, lift your hips high, downward dog. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. And just lowering your knees here. You can rest in child's pose, or you can continue moving through that flow as many times as you'd like, progressively working on floating one hand or both hands, or just playing with your balance here. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.